Right. Oh, look, Charlie's saying morning. Do you want to say good morning, Charlie? Alright, it's time for phonics. We're going to do some tricky words and then we're going to have a look at our new phoneme and how to spell and write with that phoneme. Okay, so first, if you find your tricky word sheet and we'll have a go at reading some, then we'll spell some, okay? Right, you ready to beat Charlie? Here we go. First one to find was. Quick, where's was? Charlie found it. Was. Charlie. No, it was. So remember, the ah makes an oh sound strangely in that word. Right, you ready for the next one? Quickly find the word all. We did that recently, didn't we? Where's all? All. Listen what's on the end. Well done, Charlie. The ah and the l together. All. Right, next one. Can you find the tricky word into? Into. Charlie's got it. Look, if he covers it up, you've got the word in, and the other side you've got to, haven't you? The tricky word to. Into. Right, another one, quick. The one we did in handwriting today. Can you find the word you? That's it, do you remember? It's got the letters that we've learnt in handwriting. Right, let's do R. Can you find R? Like, we are looking for the word R. Charlie can't find it. Charlie, it's down the bottom. It's this one. Now the tricky word R, look, it does begin with the phoneme that we know for R. R, but it's got this eh on the end that we don't even say. So that is the tricky word R. Right, turn over, let's just look at the other ones. So, Charlie, you ready? Can you beat them? There's only two to choose from. Can you point to her? Go. Oh, he was quick. Her. What is the word? Her. Alright. Do you know what the one next to it says? It's not me, because it hasn't got an E. It's my. Alright, the green ones are the next phase, but shall we be naughty and have a look at one of them today? Shall we? Now, I'm going to choose one that a lot of you would write and write the word like lick instead of the word like. Now, let's have a look at it. It's over. I'm just going to put you down, Charlie. You watch. Over here, look. Have a look at this word. Now, if you sound it out, it's like le-ick, le-icke, le-icke. But actually, it's the word like. L. Now, this et on the end, you'll learn in year one, makes the I become an I sound. It's called a split digraph, but we'll learn about that later. But for now, if you notice this word in your books, it doesn't say licky or licker, it says like. Alright? Right, let's have a go at the spellings. Right, if you find your tricky word letters out, I'll have a go at spelling them, okay? Now, what's really lovely is I've seen so many of you have learnt how to spell all the tricky words for phase 3 and phase 2, and that you're on now to learning to write them from memory. So that is brilliant. So once we've covered all of them in our sessions, because I've ticked off the ones we've done so far, then we'll go on to doing a bit of spelling with them. If you are learning to spell them, make sure you learn how to use the right letter formation right from the beginning, because it will make your life so much more easy, because you'll get your bad habits otherwise, alright? But I know, let's think, there's definitely 2 the other day I was reading, so well done to Blue Table Girl beginning with F. She's learnt to spell them all and she's writing them. And well done to the Red Table Boy beginning with R. He's doing the same, so well done those. I know others have too, but they're the ones I remember off the top of my head. Right, are you ready? You're going to beat me. I'm going to go really quick today. The first tricky word is so hard. You ready? Tricky word, I. Go. Where is it? Done it. You done it? That's pretty easy, isn't it? Nice capital I, but don't forget it still makes the phone same phony I as well when you sound it out. Right, next one. Can you do, let's just do another tricky word from phase 2. Let's do no. Can you have some chocolate today? No. Right, go for it. N-O. N-O spells no. Got it. Did you beat me? No, you didn't beat me. Oh, no. Right, put those back. Right, let's do one of the phase 3 ones. Ready? Let's do R, because we just looked at that when we were reading, weren't we? So we know what it begins with, the phoneme, and then I told you there was something on the end. Go for it. R. So the phoneme R is an A and R. That's the R. What was on the end? Can you remember? What was it? They're going to beat me. Oh, there it is. R. Have you done that? So you got your R, and then we had that E on the end. Alright. Shall we do one more to finish off? Right, Pete, letters back. And this time, can you do the tricky word B? Not like a bumblebee, but as in, will you be quiet? B. Go. B. E. B. B. E. Did you beat me? Remember, it's tricky because it's only got one E for the E. Alright. Right, well done. Let's go on to using our magnetic letters now with ow. Alright. Right, Charlie's got the phoneme from yesterday. Here's the picture. What's the picture of? Do you remember what the phoneme is? Do you remember the action to do with the horns? Go and shout it out if you can. Turn it over. And we've got these two letters, an O and a W, an O and a W. And together, those make which sound, which phoneme? Ow. Right, put your horns on your head and do the action a few times. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, we're going to move on to doing some spelling. So if you haven't got your magnetic letters set up, get them ready first to pause. And if not, let's get going. I've chosen 2 smaller words, first of all. Ones that you might actually need to write when you're in year 1 and year 2. So the first one is now. And I bet it's a word your mum and dad use a lot. Get it now. Everyone say now, and that's phoneme fingers. Ready? Now. Ow. Now. 2 phonemes. But remember how to do the ow on the end. Off you go. Go. So which letters are you going to get? I'll give you 10 seconds. Alright, if you're not ready, pause. I'm going to go for it. But the first phoneme was N. And then the ow. How do we make the ow? It was an O. And W, wasn't it? Right, this time you can cheat. Keep the letters there. We'll work out the next word and then see which one you have to swap, okay? So the next word, you almost probably have to write this quite a bit in year 1. And you say this word a lot. You know, it's the word how. How do you do that? So everyone say how, and we'll phoneme finger it. And then can you work out which letters you need to swap? Ready? How. Ow. How. Go for it. So which ones are you going to swap? How. Alright, I'm going to show you if you haven't done it, push pause. But how? Ow. So we need the ow, don't we? We just need to get rid of the and exchange it for, reminds me of a game show called Chain Letters. Ow. How. Right, I'm going to cheat and leave the ow and just put the back. So we're going to need the ow next for the next 2 words. Right, next one is going to be demonstrated by Charlie. So there he is. So hey Charlie. And Charlie is doing what? He's going down the stairs. So he's going down. Let's say down and phoneme finger down. Let's go. Down. D. Ow. Down. D. Ow. down. Look where the ow is this time. Ow. So you need some letters either end. Right, go for it. So I'll give you 10 seconds. What are you going to put at the front? What are you going to put at the end? Or were you done? I'm going to go for it. If not, push pause. So down started with D. Now we've got D, ow, oops, D, ow, n. What do I need on the end? N. So that one says down. Right, this time you can leave the words there. You can leave the word D, ow, n, down, because you might only have to change one letter again on the next word. So the next word is a place where there's lots and lots of shops. And you would most probably say you're going down the town. Right, everyone say town. And let's phoneme finger it. Town. T. Ow. N. Town. T. Ow. N. Town. It actually rhymes with down, doesn't it? Down. Town. So you've written down. We've done down with the letters. There's only one letter to change. Work it out. I'm only going to give you 5 seconds. Right, you done it. So if that was down, to make it town, I'm going to take the D off and put the T, ow, n, town. Right, let's end by writing it, our word in a sentence. Right, Charlie's ready to write the sentence to finish off, and he's got his phoneme chart to help him. So we see if we can find the ow on the phoneme chart. Where is it? Oh, there it is down there. You'll notice it's at the top there too, but do you remember I told you it also makes O? So we need to use the picture down here, which is owl, like brown cow. Alright, he's also got his letter formation sheet to help him. Alright, so we're going to rehearse this sentence a few times. We're going to say it aloud, and then you're going to have a go at writing it, okay? And we're going to use the owl, and we're going to use the story that we know. So we're going to write, Plop was a barn owl. Can you say that? It's 5 words. Plop was a barn owl. Say it again. Plop was a barn owl. So you're going to write 5 words. Don't forget your capital letter and your full stop. Don't forget your finger spaces. So Plop was a barn owl. Once you've pause, and then once you've written that, come back and we'll look at it together. So pause. So plop is p, l, o, p. It's got 4 phonemes in plop, and it's his name, so it needs a capital letter anyway, but it's the beginning of our sentence, so it must have a capital P. So p. Now we know how to do it, L, so this should be perfect, look, and it's the same height as the capital letter. Pl, and the o. You know how to do those, just make sure it's not as high. Plop. Plop. Right, finger space. Next word was, the tricky word was. So let's see if you can spell it. Where? Remember, was, the O bit is actually an A, isn't it? And you know how to form that letter. Plop was, now it's not Z, is it? It's a S. Plop was a, that's easy, but it should be formed beautifully. Now, barn. Right. B, oh, bends the spring. B, A, N. Barn. So it's got 3 phonemes. It's got the R that we've done before. So we've got B. What are the 2 letters to do R? A. Again, you know how to do that letter now. R. N. B, R, N. Did you get that? And then the last word, plop was a barn. Owl. 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 We know how to do the O. And we got the W. And we all know how to do the L. It should be a nice tall ascender. And then to finish my sentence, we need a full stop. So let's check it makes sense. Plop was a barn owl. Well done, Puffins.